Welcome to Spooky Artifact Day. Welcome to the Spooky Show. Today we have 3 artifacts we're going to explore. First off, we have the poor girl's doll. This here doll. Wow, look at that. This doll here was owned by a little girl out of Kansas. Story goes is that she ends up on the streets, she ends up alone, and the only thing she has is this doll. No one's taking care of her, nobody cares about her, and eventually she dies with this doll. Kids on the street found this doll on this girl and took it, but her soul lived on within the doll. She's now the rabbit girl. She's now part of the doll, you see. It was passed around. One family had it, and the thing is, it's like any story goes, whenever you try and get rid of it, it comes back. So stories will involve that sometimes the doll, you see it moving itself, sometimes it's in one spot and it's in the other spot and you don't know how it got there. Sometimes in the middle of the night she'll destroy the room. They say that she's jealous of the things that the people have and that she could never have it, and so she's this spiteful spirit that goes after your possessions and you. So let the fans know if this is legit a haunted object, if it's a treasure, or if it's just garbage. Next up, we have the box, The Forgotten Witch. The story goes on this one that there was a witch, and in a box she kept all of her voodoo and dark arts, and they're saying that even though that there's nothing in the box anymore, that it itself holds a passage to another world, to the world that she was in contact with. So let's take a look at it. Maybe we'll have something spooky happen. It's kind of heavy. It appears there's something within the box. Hey, well, when you look at that, looks like someone has the spooky itch. To whoever my longtime friend is, to my fan, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure that it's spooky, and I'm sure that it's awesome, and thank you. I'm sure there's real evil and real witchcraft in this bottle. Well, back to the story. I'm gonna assume that it is still an authentic piece. So to say this box leads to another world, and more importantly that world can come to our world, I don't know. We already opened it once, nothing happened, but let's try again. Oh, ghosts. Oh, ghosts. Come out, ghosts. I don't know. Last object we have is the picture, or the lonely picture. So what we got here is just a picture. Nothing too creepy about it. Yeah, just a sweet picture between a loving father and his baby. Well, story goes here that the baby coming out in birth killed the mother, and that the father started hearing the baby talking to him in the mother's voice. Some theories behind it say that it's the mother possessing the baby and trying to contact the husband. Other theories are saying that it's some kind of malevolent spirit trying to use the baby to push the father to dark deeds. What makes this object, though, important is the family disappeared. There's records of them existing, but so far this is the only thing that they left behind at their house. So this has a similar theme to the box, that this object is now a portal to wherever the baby and the father were taken, and that if possible you can bring them out of this portal. Some say that whatever brought them in there, it's just using this to perpetuate itself and to enter new places and steal more people and bring them into its universe, into its dimension. Either way, this object doesn't have any clear consistencies to its haunting of it, the owners who own it. What happens mostly is people get it and start noticing odd occurrences around the room, that chairs will be stacked and possession stuff, scary, spooky stuff. But ultimately, what I think is important here, that it's a possibility for the truth, and that if anything, maybe I can go inside it and save this man in this picture and this little baby. Maybe. It's worth a shot. I think so. That's it for Spooky Artifact Day. send any suggestions you have in the comments below, and I'll start searching out possible spooky objects to add into the next show. I don't suggest that you get these objects yourself for the potential danger they may have. Ideally, just send it my way, and if anything happens, I can take responsibility for this stuff can be damaging to you and your family. On that note, everybody, this was Spooky Artifact Day, and everybody, stay spooky. Hey, if you like the show, subscribe, or follow us on Twitter, or like us on Facebook.